Hey, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. The NFL world is buzzing, and if you've been keeping your eyes on the Dallas Cowboys, you know why. JARIUS SNEED, one of the most talked about cornerbacks in recent drafts, has officially been announced as the newest member of the Cowboys roster. This isn't just a casual signing or a routine roster move. It's the kind of acquisition that instantly changes the perception of a team's defense. Analysts across the board are already whispering about how the Cowboys' secondary is shifting from good to elite, and honestly, it's hard not to get excited. When you think about the kind of talent SNEED brings, speed, coverage instincts, and an uncanny ability to read quarterbacks, it almost feels like the Cowboys have found a secret weapon in plain sight. Fans are flooding social media with reactions ranging from disbelief to pure hype. Because let's face it, this is a player who can change games single-handedly. Everyone wants to know how this will impact the rest of the defensive backfield, and the anticipation is electric. Coaches are reportedly thrilled, insiders are leaking practice updates, and the rumor mill is spinning like never before. SNEED's arrival marks more than just a signing. It's a statement that Dallas is serious about dominating the league in the upcoming season. The conversations around JARIUS SNEED don't stop at the Cowboys locker room. They've spilled into draft history discussions, comparisons with previous defensive legends, and even fan debates that stretch for hours online. Some say this move cements the Cowboys as immediate Super Bowl contenders, while others argue that the secondary alone can't carry a team. But let's be honest, when a cornerback of SNEED's caliber enters the equation, the dynamics shift in ways that numbers alone can't capture. Coaches in Dallas have reportedly adjusted their defensive schemes to maximize his strengths, hinting at complex zone coverages and man-to-man matchups designed to put SNEED in positions where he can shine. Teammates are reportedly already raving about his work ethic and leadership potential, and it's fascinating to imagine how a player like this can influence locker room culture beyond just his on-field performance. Rumors suggest that SNEED's presence may even allow the Cowboys to experiment with hybrid defensive packages that were previously considered too risky, because suddenly they have a cornerback capable of covering anyone, anywhere, at any time. Analysts are dissecting film clips, pointing out nuances in his footwork, ball skills, and reaction times, painting a picture of a cornerback who seems almost too good to be true. This is the kind of move that gets remembered in franchise history discussions, the kind of rumor that transitions into legend before the season even kicks off. Fans are already speculating about the impact on rivalries, imagining scenarios where SNEED's lockdown ability completely frustrates opposing quarterbacks, turning games into highlight reels of interceptions, pass deflections, and game-changing stops. Social media is exploding with GIFs, mock highlight reels, and even meme threads imagining the chaos his presence will bring to NFC East rivals. Meanwhile, analysts on sports networks are hinting at a domino effect. If the secondary becomes elite, opposing offenses may be forced to overcompensate, opening lanes for the Cowboys' pass rush to dominate. Insider chatter suggests that coaches are planning training sessions specifically designed to integrate SNEED seamlessly into defensive rotations, ensuring that the rookie, or relatively young, cornerback doesn't just perform but elevates the entire defensive unit. Rumors of secret meetings between SNEED and veteran leaders on the team are adding fuel to the fire, with whispers that chemistry on the field could be instantaneous. Fans are already debating how his addition changes weekly game predictions, while former players weigh in with stories of similar game-changing talents. The excitement is palpable, and every tweet, article, and broadcast seems to amplify the narrative. The Cowboys' secondary isn't just improving, it's on the verge of becoming a fortress, and JARIUS SNEED is the cornerstone of that transformation. Off the field, the buzz surrounding SNEED is no less intense, with merchandise speculations, jersey sales projections, and social media accounts exploding with content dedicated to the newest Cowboy. Rumors indicate that marketing teams are already preparing campaigns to leverage his arrival, turning SNEED into not just a defensive weapon, but a brand ambassador for a team looking to reassert dominance. The narrative extends beyond football into pop culture conversations, where casual fans and diehard enthusiasts alike are debating his potential impact on season-long stats, fantasy football leagues, and even MVP considerations if the defense holds strong. Coaches are reportedly working behind the scenes to create advanced schemes that highlight his ability to anticipate quarterback reads, positioning him to be a nightmare for offenses that rely on timing and precision. The energy around training camps is electrifying, insiders say, as players discuss matchups, drills, and strategies that maximize SNEED's talents while maintaining cohesion with existing defensive personnel. The rumor mill suggests that this signing wasn't just about immediate performance, but a long-term vision, a plan to mold a secondary capable of shutting down elite passing attacks for years to come. Fans are already crafting highlight reels from past performances, projecting them onto next season's schedule, and imagining the sheer number of plays that could end in turnovers, deflections, or crucial stops thanks to his presence. Whispers from practice sessions suggest that SNEED is quickly becoming a leader, someone teammates look to for guidance, feedback, and inspiration, blending youthful energy with professional discipline. Reports indicate that veteran defenders are already adjusting their positioning and strategy to complement his skills, creating an ecosystem in which SNEED can operate at maximum efficiency. Analysts are speculating on how this synergy might alter defensive statistics league-wide, suggesting that Dallas could see a significant drop in opponent completion rates, forced errors, and explosive plays allowed. Fans are already constructing entire fantasy narratives around potential highlight moments, while coaches are rumored to be preparing complex film sessions to ensure that every player is attuned to SNEED's tendencies, reactions, and instincts. Social media chatter continues to escalate as speculation around his impact grows, with debates on forums ranging from tactical positioning to the intangible psychological effect on opposing quarterbacks. The rumor mill has reached a fever pitch, with some insiders claiming that SNEED's signing could trigger a domino effect, pushing other teams to reconsider free agency strategies, draft priorities, and even coaching approaches to keep pace with the upgraded Cowboys defense. Even beyond the field, conversations about SNEED are fueling debate on what constitutes elite defensive performance in today's NFL. Analysts are comparing him to historical greats, breaking down film, and projecting scenarios that could redefine the Cowboys' defensive identity. Fans are speculating not only about game impact, but about legacy potential, wondering if this is the kind of acquisition that could be remembered for decades. Rumors from team sources hint at early integration success, with teammates praising his communication skills, instinctual coverage ability, and leadership, painting the picture of a player who could elevate everyone around him. Coaches are reportedly considering strategic tweaks, such as adjusting cornerback rotations and introducing more aggressive coverage schemes to fully utilize his skill set. This signing isn't just a roster addition. It's a seismic shift, a statement to the rest of the league, and a rumor that's transforming into a narrative about dominance, strategy, and championship ambition. Well, JARIUS' arrival in Dallas is more than hype. It's a tangible, measurable upgrade, and everyone from fans to rivals is holding their breath, waiting to see just how far this elite secondary can take the Cowboys in a season that suddenly looks far more dangerous. The anticipation surrounding JARIUS' debut for the Dallas Cowboys has reached levels rarely seen during the offseason, and insiders are hinting that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Rumors suggest that his impact will extend far beyond traditional coverage metrics, with scouts and analysts speculating that his presence could completely alter game planning strategies for opposing teams. Coaches are reportedly revisiting every defensive concept, experimenting with new formations, and envisioning scenarios where SNEED's speed and anticipation could neutralize even the most dynamic receivers in the league. The locker room buzz is equally intense, with players reportedly discussing how his ability to read quarterbacks almost instinctively could change the tone of every defensive snap. Social media speculation is heating up, with fans imagining highlight reels of interceptions, critical pass breakups, and momentum-shifting tackles that could define games. Some whispers even suggest that SNEED's leadership might push veteran defenders to elevate their own performances, creating a domino effect that transforms the Cowboys' entire defensive identity. Analysts are dissecting film from his previous seasons, pointing out subtle techniques, stance adjustments, and reaction patterns that suggest a player capable of consistent elite-level impact, and insiders hint that these skills could immediately translate to dominating performances in the upcoming season. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Off-field chatter about SNEED is equally intense, with merchandise speculation, social media memes, and brand marketing campaigns already in motion. Rumors indicate that the Cowboys marketing team is preparing to leverage SNEED's arrival to boost engagement, viewing him as a player who embodies both athletic excellence and marketable charisma. Analysts are already drawing comparisons to defensive legends, projecting how SNEED's integration into Dallas might influence both the team's statistical performance and its psychological impact on opponents. According to insider sources, SNEED's arrival is prompting other teams to reconsider their own defensive strategies, with whispers suggesting that rival quarterbacks may need to alter their game plans entirely to avoid his coverage. Training sessions are reportedly being adapted to maximize his presence, with coaches implementing specialized drills designed to synchronize his instincts with the team's broader defensive schemes. Rumors suggest that veteran defenders are excited to pair with SNEED, viewing him as a catalyst who could help unlock unrealized potential within the secondary. The overall narrative is one of anticipation, strategy, and speculation, with every rumor and insider whisper feeding a growing consensus that the Cowboys' defense is on the verge of entering a new era of elite performance that could leave the league scrambling to keep up. Fans and analysts alike are engaging in heated debates about the tangible impact SNEED could have on the Cowboys' playoff chances, with many arguing that his presence could turn close games into decisive victories. Rumors from insiders suggest that the team's coaching staff is already considering how to adjust defensive rotations, blitz packages, and man-to-man assignments to optimize SNEED's strengths. There's a growing sense that opposing quarterbacks may find themselves second-guessing throws, altering their timing and rhythm to account for a cornerback who seems to anticipate every movement. Social media speculation is rampant, with fan communities imagining game-changing plays and creating early highlight compilations from previous seasons to project his potential influence. Analysts are exploring advanced statistics, comparing predicted coverage success rates and turnover probabilities with and without SNEED in the lineup, suggesting that his addition could have ripple effects across multiple facets of the team's defensive game. Rumors even extend to discussions of how his presence might free up other defensive players, enabling linebackers and safeties to take more aggressive risks, knowing that SNEED can neutralize high-value targets. The narrative building around this signing is more than hype. It's an evolving story in which every rumor, every practice report, and every speculative conversation adds weight to the idea that the Cowboys' secondary is poised to become a game-changing force in the NFL, one that could redefine expectations and intimidate even the most confident offenses. Speculation also surrounds SNEED's potential chemistry with veteran defenders, with insiders hinting that his communication skills and football IQ could instantly elevate the collective intelligence of the secondary. Rumors suggest that the Cowboys are exploring creative rotations and coverage variations that would allow SNEED to shadow elite receivers, disrupt timing routes, and force quarterbacks into high-risk decisions. Analysts are projecting that this could result in not only improved defensive statistics, but also an intangible psychological edge, as opposing offenses struggle to find comfort against a player capable of locking down key targets. Fans are buzzing with excitement, imagining moments where SNEED's instincts lead to critical interceptions or tackles that swing momentum, envisioning him as the linchpin of a revitalized defense. Insider chatter also hints at the possibility of using SNEED in hybrid roles, perhaps even challenging traditional positional assignments, which would allow the Cowboys to leverage his unique skill set in unprecedented ways. The rumor mill is alive with speculation about the long-term implications, suggesting that his arrival may influence draft strategies, free agent pursuits, and overall team philosophy, cementing the idea that the Cowboys are not merely reacting but proactively reshaping their defensive identity. The excitement is infectious, and every report, tweet, and discussion seems to reinforce the narrative that Dallas is now entering a new era defined by elite defensive talent, strategic ingenuity, and the captivating presence of old JARIUS SNEED. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.